September 24, 2024. Tuesday of the 25th week in Ordinary Time. A reading from the Book of Proverbs. The king's heart is a stream of water in the hand of the Lord, he turns it wherever he will. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the heart. To do righteousness and justice is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. Haughty eyes and a proud heart, the lamp of the wicked, are sin. The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes only to poverty. The getting of treasures by a lying tongue is a fleeting vapor and a snare of death. The soul of the wicked desires evil, his neighbor finds no mercy in his eyes. When a scoffer is punished, the simple becomes wise, when a wise man is instructed, he gains knowledge. The righteous one observes the house of the wicked, he throws the wicked down to ruin. Whoever closes his ear to the cry of the poor will himself call out and not be answered. The word of the Lord. Responsorial Psalm Response, Guide me, Lord, in the path of your commands. Blessed are those whose way is blameless, who walk in the law of the Lord. Guide me, Lord, in the path of your commands. Make me grasp the way of your precepts, and I will ponder your wonders. Guide me, Lord, in the path of your commands. I have chosen the way of faithfulness. Your decrees I have upheld. Guide me, Lord, in the path of your commands. Grant me insight that I may keep your law, and observe it wholeheartedly. Guide me, Lord, in the path of your commands. Guide me in the path of your commands, for in them is my delight. Guide me, Lord, in the path of your commands. I shall always keep your law, forever and ever. Guide me, Lord, in the path of your commands. Alleluia, Alleluia. Blessed are those who hear the word of God and keep it. Alleluia. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. At that time, his mother and his brothers came to Jesus, but they could not reach him because of the crowd. And he was told, Your mother and your brothers are standing outside, desiring to see you. But he answered them, My mother and my brothers are those who hear the word of God and do it. The Gospel of the Lord. Reflection. Tuesday, 25th week in Ordinary Time. When Jesus left his hometown of Nazareth to travel south to the wilderness of Judea to be baptized by John the Baptist, he left his blood family behind him, so as to give himself over completely to God's purpose for his life and for humanity. His calling was to announce that God's reign or rule was present in his ministry, in his words and deeds. He gave himself over completely to this calling, and everything else, including his family where he was nurtured, become secondary. In proclaiming the presence of God's rule, he engaged in the work of forming a new family, the family of his disciples, the family of those who would give themselves over to God's rule present in Jesus. He makes reference to this new family in this morning's Gospel reading. Jesus' mother and brothers and sisters are no longer his blood family in Nazareth, but all those who hear the word of God that he proclaims and put that word into practice. His new family are all those who surrender to what God is doing in and through his ministry. This new family came to be called the Church after the death and resurrection of Jesus. We are all members of that new family that Jesus came to gather. As the family of Jesus, we are called to be the good soil that is mentioned in the parable of the sower and that is identified with those who hear the word, hold it fast in an honest and good heart, and bear fruit with patient endurance. When we are faithful to that calling, God's reign becomes present in the world in and through us.